The city of Brussels, Belgium is the 20th European capital that we have visited this year, which is fitting because many consider it the de facto capital of the entire European Union. And how could a year in Europe possibly be complete without a visit to the capital of Europe? Sydney and I flew to Brussels to treat ourselves to the ultimate Belgian delicacy, a waffle, with some other goodies along the way, of course. The robustness of public transport here in Western Europe will never cease to amaze me. We're out here in the suburbs, in the boonies, and right across the street from where we're staying, there's a tram that's going to take us right into the city. Perhaps the most famous landmark in the city, the Grand Place. This regal and elegant city square is surrounded by historic buildings dating back to the 14th century. You could spend your entire day in Brussels just looking at buildings. But there's another feature of Brussels that we're more excited about. They have amazing food here. Belgian food is top of the line, and Brussels being the capital, they have some of the best Belgian food here. They have some of the best restaurants in Europe. Doesn't even have to be Belgian food specifically. But this is our first time here in Belgium, so we want to have a proper Belgian food experience. The first thing that comes to mind for me, waffles. So on our way over to the waffle, there are some fun facts about Brussels. Most people know it's the capital of the European Union. It's also the capital of NATO. And we were at the airport and we saw them selling like NATO merch. I think that's kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who's buying NATO tote bags. But yes, Brussels is a very, very important city for world politics. Another fun fact, or more just an observation, is that this is a really incredible location within Western Europe as far as its proximity to places you could travel to within the course of a couple hours. Amsterdam, easy 2-hour train ride. Paris, probably 3 to 4 hours, not too bad. London, there's actually a direct train connection from here to London that goes underneath the channel. Even the west side of Germany is pretty close. I mean, if you lived in Belgium, there's so many day trips you could take. I'm honestly really jealous of people that live in Belgium. The place we picked out for a waffle was closed until the evening for some reason, so we adjusted our plans. First up, a culinary experience we were very much looking forward to. Mussels in Brussels. Our establishment of choice, Noordzee, La Mer du Nord, or North Sea, depending on your language of choice. So as we're waiting for our mussels with our glasses of white wine, the smell of the grill is just like intoxicating. Yeah, it's everywhere, all at once. All of these outdoor tables are just getting absolutely marinated with the smell of grilled fish and grilled seafood.
This has to be one of the best places to get mussels, so we're excited to see how they go. Cheers. Cheers. What is it? Chin chin.
Chin chin. In Brussels, there are actually 3 languages spoken by residents: French, Flemish, and English. But these salty, buttery mussels can be enjoyed in all 3 languages. Lekker, délicieux, delicious. Little did we know before we got here, mussels are a big part of Belgian cuisine. And one of the most popular dishes here in Belgium is moules et frites, which is mussels and Belgian fries. But spoiler alert, we're gonna have Belgian fries anyway. So we just wanted to get the mussels by themselves, and they smell amazing. They're grilled and then they're marinated with a white wine sauce, and they just smell unbelievable. That's so good. So good. Crazy good.
So get a shell that has no mussel in it. You can see it's like a little clamper. And you find one of your mussels, break it open, grab it. Beautiful.
After getting our fill of mussels, we walked across the street to a bar called Monk to try a staple of Belgian beer culture, Trappist beers, which have been brewed by monks in monasteries for hundreds of years, have deep roots in the Benelux region of Europe. You simply can't visit Belgium without trying one of these beers. So what makes Trappist beer so special? Well, for one, it can't legally be called a Trappist brew unless it is brewed by, or at least under the supervision of, practicing Trappist monks. This is why Belgium is the Trappist beer capital of the world. There are only 13 Trappist monasteries that still produce beer, and 6 of the 13 are in Belgium. Another thing you need to know about these brews is that they are very strong, particularly triple beers, which tend to use 3 times more malt and sugar. The resulting effect is that the beer has an incredibly robust flavor profile, almost sweet and fruity. And though it won't taste like it, these beers tend to be 7 to 10% alcohol by volume. A famous Trappist saying, "Beer should be liquid bread, not colored water." We have a feeling Trappist monks would not approve of Coors Light. As promised, next stop on the food tour is Belgian frites. They're all over Brussels, so we had a little bit of trouble figuring out which one we wanted to go to. But Friterie Tabora had a line. Normally you want to avoid lines, right? But actually, we figured out that if a place has a line, it's probably good. As you can see, they have a variety of sauces available, 60 sauces in fact. But the one you absolutely have to try here in Belgium is the samurai sauce. So you're probably wondering what distinguishes Belgian fries from any other fries? Well, it's actually very easy. They're always going to be thick cut like this, and they're actually cooked twice. The first time around, it's fried using beef tallow. And the reason they use beef tallow rather than any kind of other oil is because beef tallow can be cooked in extremely high temperatures without burning. So they do that first to kind of cook the inside, make sure it's completely cooked. You'll see like a shelf that the fries are on. Those fries are already cooked with the beef tallow. But then after that, they dip it in the peanut oil for another round. And the reason they do this, it makes it extra crispy on the outside. So we got the samurai sauce as we were instructed to do. These are built different. There's just so much texture to them. And we also ordered this Dallas sauce. No idea what it is, but it sounded really intriguing. And a lot of people were ordering it. It's like a savory onion sauce. I don't know why they chose Dallas for that, but hey, it's good. Spicy.
Spicy. I'm a big ketchup person, but while you're here in Belgium, you have to have it with samurai sauce.
And to come full circle, our waffle place was finally ready for us. We learned along the way that there is a distinction between 2 types of waffles in Belgium, so technically there is no such thing as a Belgian waffle. The Brussels-style waffle is more of what we think of when we imagine a Belgian waffle in the States. A perfect square shape with deep pockets to hold all of the toppings your heart desires. There's also the Liege style waffle, which uses a thicker dough and takes on a very different shape. They usually include pearl sugar on the top as well, which creates an amazing sweet crunch when you bite in.
It's cold. Max's is hot.
Well, our day in Brussels didn't go exactly as planned, and we did get rained on quite a bit. We thoroughly enjoyed sampling some Belgian cuisine and taking in this uniquely beautiful European city. We have just arrived in our 27th country of the year, Belgium. We're going to be staying in Brussels for the next 6 days, and it's going to be our home base as we explore the Benelux region. And we just got to our Airbnb, and Sydney did not tell me about this one. It's a little bit outside of the city, but oh my gosh, look at this place. Look at that. That's where we're staying? It's like an old haunted mansion.
A castle. It's a castle.
I'm very excited.